Yo, what is up? This is Dave Chops, one of the three lockheads, and you listen to H-Town Talks.
I ain't been myself, but that's okay. When I hop in that 402 on the dash, it's all okay. You ain't meet me, no way. That's when it's me and not you, it's all okay. You the reason I'm different. You the reason for all my pain. I hope one day it'll be different. One day it'll be all okay. I might just go off the deep end. Might end it all today. I ain't been doing much sleeping. Can't get you out my brain. I'd rather die than love again. They say it's all the same. Play, you play all day to you, it's all a game. If I go left, I'm lifted. Can't go right, that life too scripted. Ain't been reading no scriptures. They say no one could love a man like you, that much I figured. To feel the way that I feel and still not kill, you got to be different. And myself, but that's okay. When I hop in that 402 on the dash, it's all okay. You ain't meet me good, no way. I guess when it's me and not you, it's all okay. You the reason I'm different. You the reason for all my pain. I hope one day it'll be different. One day it'll be all okay. That smile is like the love you gave. Why was it all a fake? The ones we hope will stay are the ones that always fade away. It's easy to say I trust you, I love you, but that one's hard to say. I ain't okay, I've been locked up in my emotion cage. I hate the lonely walk through my brain, it's such a violent play. It always hits the hardest at night, that's when I see your face. Please stop coming back if you're not gonna stay. Erase your touch, erase that face, wish I didn't know your name. Play, you play all day to you, it's all a game. But if I go left, I'm lifted. Can't go right, that life too scripted. Ain't been reading no scriptures. They say no one can love a man like you, that much I figured. To feel the way that I feel and still not kill, you got to be different. And myself, but that's okay. When I hop in that 402 on the dash, it's all okay. You ain't meet me good, no way. Guess when it's me and not you, it's all okay. You the reason I'm different. You the reason for all my pain. I hope one day it'll be different. One day it'll be all okay. All okay. One day it'll be all okay.
Yo, Q6 CEO checking in. Another episode with the Lockheads, H-Town Talks. We talk, we vibe, you listen. And today, I'm starting it off right with us with the topic about the abortion cancellation that just stirred it up in the world.
It stirred up.
So,
It stirred up, that's for sure.
as a man, I feel like if you with a woman and y'all both laid up in the bed together and y'all both decided, you feel me, to do what y'all did and you wind up having a kid, if the man chooses to leave you, I feel like the woman has all the decision and the right to decide whether or not she wants to keep the child. Right. Because I done seen how when my mom and my daddy was split up, how hard it was for her to take care of me and everybody else in the house by herself with no man there. The father, you feel me, the father figure. So I know from just personal experience how hard it was for my mama. So I can understand how another female would feel having to go into that stage of her life by herself. So I feel like they deserve that voice and that option to, you feel me?
Because it's a free
choose
country.
that.
You have the free will.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean,
you can't say it's a free country or not.
like,
You feel me? You
but
can't
like,
say it's a free
they
country.
say it's a free
Yeah.
country, you know what I'm
They
saying?
say it is, but going back to what you
Free will.
said and what we said earlier, it takes two to lay up and make a baby, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, if that father chooses to stick around, he should have a choice. You know what I'm talking about? Of if that woman wants to get an abortion, he should be able to say no. Like, we go to court for every fucking thing else. We gonna go to court for this shit. Why? If you gotta fight for your child, you gotta fight for your child. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, from the womb to the tomb, you feel me? So I don't feel like it should, like, yes, ultimately it's a woman's body and everything that y'all protest, you know what I'm saying? That is the truth, you feel what I'm saying? And we just got on to our son the other day about saying something. We was like, well, you don't control that. You feel what I'm saying? You don't forget that you don't control that. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel everybody on there, but when it comes down to another human's life that was created by two people, both people should have the option to have a say so.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Both
Because
people
nobody
should.
knows what they going through in their lifetime.
No, that child might change that man's life or that woman's life, because it's vice versa as well. Because I've heard it on other ends. I've heard guys, reasons on why they wanted their girls to get an abortion. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, if you got a valid reason, I done heard some of them. I'm not stable enough. I want to be a good father. You feel what I'm talking about? But I know I'm not going to be there right now. You feel what I'm talking about? And I don't want my child to have to wait 5, 6, 7 years for me to get it right, and I missed that time of my child's life. You feel what I'm saying?
And that goes back to what he was saying. What's the guy's name that was over here in the podcast?
Oh yeah, Kibo.
Yeah, remember what he said, because he's a father and all that.
Yep.
And because you speaking from a father's standpoint, what the dude said, and he was like, "You'll never be ready, though."
Yeah, you'll never be ready. That's true.
Because
that's what I was about to say. I was like, "You'll never be." I get what you're saying now.
What I'm saying is, I'm more so just giving it like his opinion of wanting to have an abortion. You feel what I'm talking about? You'll never be ready. That is a true statement. I'm just speaking more so on
like,
his opinion in it. You feel what I'm saying? Like him having a choice in it as well. You feel what I'm talking about? I feel like both people should be able to have a choice when it comes to a life that they both created. Yeah. Even though it's coming out of a woman's body, it had to come out of a man's dick. You feel me?
Yeah, and also
you know what I'm saying? So that's just facts to me. You feel me? And we might catch hell from this shit, but it is what it is.
That's true. Just speaking from experience, I mean, when me and my girl, when she found out she was pregnant, I wasn't ready for it. But it wasn't like I was finna just say, you know what, go and get an abortion. Fuck this shit. Well, need to care. You feel me? You feel me? They would have played a toll on her. Like, maybe she would have been like, oh, well, what if he don't want to have no kid with me for real? Like, what if he think we can't be no parents? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's kind of hard because, some people gonna be on one side and some people gonna be on the other.
And then think about this too.
You said what? Go ahead.
Like people that be having like miscarriages and stuff like that really want to have kids.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they can't have one.
Yeah.
Like I guess like I could feel for them too, because like they could be like, which like I guess it don't really matter because like it's somebody else's life, and like they might not really be ready, but like
I see where you're going.
You see what I'm saying though? Yeah.
I see where you're going. But you saying like, damn, I want to be over here having a baby, and you over here
like, you over here giving yours up.
You know what I'm saying, messing up a miracle. But that goes back to holding your own. You know what I'm talking about? I'm my own person. You feel what I'm talking about? I hate that you couldn't have your baby. You know what I'm saying? But that really ain't got nothing to do with me.
Exactly. Y'all two different people. That's not your life.
People. Like, I feel for you, but that don't mean that I gotta make my body feel for you too, and give myself something that I ain't trying to have right now. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel for them people.
Yeah, I feel for them.
Because I felt like I was actually one of the people in that boat before, you know what I'm saying? To the point where I had accepted that I might have to adopt. You know what I'm saying? Like that just might what it have to be. Right. And that's cool. But I'm not fixing to fault somebody else because they went and had an abortion and I'm over here trying to have kids and can't do it. I can't fault you for that. Only thing I'm gonna tell you is, girl, you know that's a blessing, don't you? You know it's a blessing. I just want you to know it's a blessing, and that's it. Like that's the only thing that I can say is my opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? I can't be mad at her for choosing her. Like
because
who the fuck am I?
It go back to that topic we was on that the last few episodes that stay in your lane.
Yeah,
and you just gotta stay in your lane on it. Like, I mean.
And then let me hear y'all's opinion on this too. Like, let's say like a 17, 18-year-old goes to a party, gets like raped or whatever, and she has a baby. I don't think she can't even get it aborted, could she? I don't think she can have it.
Abortion is over with.
It's done.
Yeah, and see, that's crazy because
it's done.
I was just talking to some people and they was talking about that same thing. Like, what would be the case if a girl was to be raped? Like,
they said,
and I was like,
they said one of the laws got passed federally, but some of them are different state by state.
Some of them are different state by state.
Just like most laws are passed federally, but some stuff the states have the option to base it vary off states because every state's different. Demographics by crime, all that. So this may not happen in Wisconsin, but this may happen in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like just down to the geographic shit, I think. But I know, like I said, where I did read, they did say like the big law did get passed fairly, but they do got little stuff within the state laws that I think stuff like that make it pass due to circumstance.
Yes, that's
in
that's
general,
that's
if you had a
good.
wild
That's
last
good.
night and you got lit and you didn't want to get a plan B,
Yeah.
and your ass wouldn't want to get an abortion now because you had regrets when a nigga left you. Now you don't. Now you want to kill off a baby or whatever like that. Like I get that part. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel like, oh, now I'm gone. We not in this together. But just like I said, y'all both had sex that night. Y'all both lit. Like in my opinion, is like just accept what's coming.
Accept what's
I feel
coming.
like it was meant to happen.
Yeah.
It was meant to
It
happen.
was. He ain't gonna give you nothing you ain't supposed to have.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, on the flip side of that, with the places that it is gonna be passed in, like if you do get raped, this is special circumstances, and then for the places that is not legal, so this woman is gonna go to jail. Is she? You know what I'm talking about? If she go through with it, or is she gonna go to a state where it's legal?
Could she like move so she can just fly the state?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah,
I really don't know.
That's really what's going. That's really might be what they're gonna start doing.
They probably,
go to
but
states where
it
it's
might
legal.
be attacked like some of these states that is legal in. They might be attacked money wise. You feel what I'm saying? Like they got to get their money game up.
And you might have to have like a license or something. You might have to have like a license or something
Yeah.
in the state or something like that.
I don't know.
I just read something like that. Exactly what you just said, which is funny. About traveling to the States, because somebody commented and was like, well, they can just travel or whatever like that and go do it. And then somebody argued that no, due to such and such like IDs, states,
IDs,
stuff like that, they gonna know that you're not here, so they gonna know that by you not being like a resident of the state.
But how hard is it to get an ID? I done lived in quite a few places, and it's nothing but for me to like meet somebody. Hey, can I use your address? I gotta get this right quick. It's people like that in the world everywhere. So yes, you can use my address. You wait a couple weeks, get to get that mail sent to you. You feel me? Or a bank statement with that shit on there, and go take your shit to the DMV and get your ID. That ain't nothing. That's a week that's out of town. That's it. It really ain't nothing. So if they want to do it bad enough, they gonna do it. So they really not stopping nothing for real. They might be blinding us from something else. You feel me?
It always be some shit.
Yeah, it's always some other shit. It's always some other shit. But they are trying to do a little bit too much controlling, if you ask me.
I mean, as in the world right now, women already feel like that they just don't got shit as
certain rights and shit.
Yeah, you feel me? Like so.
Yeah, but they blame women for population control. You gotta look at the bigger picture. Like they look at us like y'all the fucking issue. You don't fucking womb, but they don't put it on the man. They don't put it on that he got the sperm. They don't put it on that it's us both.
Yeah,
it's humans in general. We all out here just willy nilly popping fucking getting it, and half of us can't be feed the goddamn.
They literally got it like animalistic ways. Like, cause you think about it, when you got the daddy and the mama dog in the same house, you feel what I'm talking about? The daddy dog don't do shit. The mama feed, go eat, go lay with them when they cry. All that shit. Daddy dog don't do shit. And that's like, it's like they say dog eat dog world. They like really living like we're like animalistic type like dogs and shit. Like the men and the other dogs, you feel me? The studs, goddamn the studs, and the females are the bitches. You feel what I'm saying? And that's sad that they doing it that way, and it's sad. I mean, but at the end of the day, we can sit here and say it's sad all day, but it's nothing for us to pick up and move to a better. You feel what I'm talking about? What we feel like Canada is calling my name like a motherfucker. Like it's calling me. It's calling me just because they healthcare. Just because they healthcare.
Oh, you from Canada?
Man,
I love y'all. I love it.
Man, that was funny right there.
Oh shit! Hey.
But yeah, that's just. I just had to get that little topic out of the way because I had to get that off my chest, man. Man, that's just. I feel bad for some of them women, but at the same time, most of them women just be out here. You feel me? Just being with anybody, doing it with anybody.
Yep.
And them the ones that really need to
set that ass down, baby.
Can I say something? What about the flip side to that? Like the ones that be trapping people, like the women that's trapping players and stuff. Does the guy not have a say so anymore in that? Like,
hold on, what you mean by
like trapping like basketball players?
Regular girls too. The regular girls do it too.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Just be the nigga that I want. You the hot nigga in the school. You the hottest nigga at the G, whatever jobs, whatever you got. you the hottest thing popping, whatever it is, people like to gain. Most women like to gain it in that way. Men too. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's what my baby dad did to me. He felt like he would gain something from me by impregnating me. So he lied, hoes in the condom, the whole nine. So it's like, okay, bet, no problem. Like you think, a condom is protection. No, now I find out later, you can put hoes in them. Damn, I didn't think about that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, I got a kid. You know what I'm saying? But it's, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you got on both ends, you got people that's moving that way. So what about them situations? What if you don't have a kid and they force me on child support on both ends, find women and men, and put me in a situation to where I didn't even sign up for it? That's rape too. That's
that is considered rape. It is considered rape.
Essentially, it is. It's essentially
the question is,
the sex is consensual, but if the person was aware that we using protection, and we know protection is not promised, but in the sense of knowing, well, I was there, it didn't pop, so how did I get pregnant? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing popped, ain't nothing get stuck, so how did I get pregnant? Yeah. It's like it's one of them touchy situations where they feel like they can't really define it, so it's like you just leave in the wind. And it's like, well, I mean, it could have slipped out, something could have slipped out,
And the question,
can you prove that somebody put a hole in it? Like, can you prove she sucked it out the turkey base out the trash can and rolled it in a paper towel and took it with her? Can you prove that?
But it goes into those type of questions, that the same questions that we're asking, and specifically those like that. When it comes to like those basketball players and football players and just hot people in general, you feel what I'm saying? Like, are those type of questions being asked when they're debating with these laws? You feel what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's what
it's like
really
it's
she
really
made a great point.
So it's like really what is being discussed when these laws are being debated. You feel what I'm talking about? Because
population,
it's
too many people. We can't feed all these
what we're touching on, and what everybody in the world, the majority of the world is touching on. They can't be touching on the same thing in those courtrooms. You feel me? They can't possibly be. It has to be something that's with the population, with money, taxes, everything like that, and how we're about to like
recession.
Are we like one of the biggest, like one of the states that's like in debt? Like one of the United States is like in debt, in like real one of the countries like is in debt. Like in major debt. That's what I thought. You feel what I'm saying?
We owe everybody.
It has to. They have to work around us.
Yeah, we glorify fame and money. Yes, stuff like that.
Exactly.
We don't pour it back into our country.
How the hell? You feel what I'm saying? And
so that's what I'm saying. So in their mind, they feel like, well, stop having babies.
Yeah.
Kill off people, random bomb sightings, random things that and pinpoint on other folks to make it look like all this tragic stuff is happening. Really, it's just population control. If I kill off a bunch of folks, bomb over here in Florida, bomb over here at a church, so shooting over here, shooting over there, a couple abortions, a lot of abortions. Boom, that'll keep it at a minimum. We'll still stay afloat. We ain't gotta make so much more money, cut down some more trees, and worry about all this crypto and all this other shit. Like all of the topic again, like she said, money and population.
Money, it has to be,
because money is the
for them
thing.
To be able to tap into certain rights on people and it be okay, and we just got to deal with it.
They're not talking about
They're not talking about it.
And if they are, they just don't give a fuck.
And and that's what I was gonna say. If they are,
they
really don't care. It's like they saying this and but fuck all that. We got to get this. You feel what I'm saying? That's what
somebody
it's giving.
In there fighting.
You feel what I'm saying? That's what it's giving. It has to be somebody in there fighting because it just got to be. And if it ain't, then goddamn it, we need to get our life straight so we can be in them rooms. You feel what I'm saying? Because we can sit here and talk about it and debate about it all day, but if we ain't putting no action behind what we saying to make sure this shit is going how we think we say it should go or whatever, just to see how the world will work. If they listen to the people one time just to see how the world will actually function, they don't never listen to our asses.
But they don't want it to function that way.
It
would completely dissolve supply and demand. It would completely dissolve what our country's built on.
It would.
Supply and demand.
Goddamn, we're gonna fuck around and get canceled for 6 months.
They literally tell us, bro, like anything that they want to do, like the government wants to do to us, they can do. Oh, we're gonna be in jail.
Yeah.
Like they literally.
Oh, we're gonna be in jail. Oh, we're gonna be in jail.
Made a jail and everything.
But I was I did a reel. Y'all know I be doing the reels and stuff, and I did a reel. It was saying like, you go get a loan from the bank for like $30,000. You know what I'm saying? And it take you like so long to pay it back, like 30 years or something like that. But if you rob the bank, you only got to do 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I got some shit on my record or whatever, but shit, it's less time of a payoff. You feel what I'm talking about? You in jail, but I feel like sometimes, and this might be another topic to tap into, but I feel like sometimes jail is not as bad as it's coming across to be, because some of the privileges that you get, Like, I hear people say they get their degrees and all this stuff in prison or in jail, you feel what I'm talking about? Because they ain't got nothing but time on their hands.
Yeah, like Tomas graduated.
You feel me? So he ain't got, that boy ain't got nothing.
First person from that.
Let's go. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't got nothing but time on his hands, so why not?
Exactly.
Why not tap in and take advantage of them paying for your shit, because they paying for you to eat.
You in there?
Yeah, they paying for you to eat. Goddamn, I know it's a lot of rappers that goddamn got their teeth done in jail. Fuck this veneers shit. Like, they got their teeth done in the pen. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they got some privileges and shit. You know what I'm saying? That it take us a little bread, you know, so a little money to get to, you know what I'm saying, that they just automatically get. Some of their benefits is better than some of the ones that we got out here on the outside. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's a whole other topic for a whole other day.
Yeah.
But just to throw out there, we are not, H-Town does not condone if you getting thrown in jail.
At all.
We don't want nobody saying we don't
Just
need
say what it's been. If you do get in jail,
use them perks. Use them perks if you do.
It's how you view it. It's how you view it.
It's all about mindset at the end of the day when we
I do know niggas that prefer to be in jail. They done been in jail, get out there like, fuck this shit. They go
I'm going back. Yeah. I'm going back. But
they like how it is.
We do not condone. Q6 is right. We do not condone. Y'all do not take y'all asses to jail. It ain't what it is. It ain't what it's gonna be at all. But hell yeah, y'all good on that topic? Hell yeah. Well, as H-Town Talks, we'll be back. We talk, we vibe. Let's
Yo, it's Q6 CEO. Turn your headphones up. You're now tuned in to H-Town Talks.
Damn Melissa. Gone off the Henny, I'm still sipping. Threw her some money, she still tripping. Hit after hit, and they still skipping. Ain't cashing on my meal ticket. Foot on they neck, I be stepping on chains. Wearing the color, ain't repping no game. You bitches be running your mouth and telling my business, but crying ain't helping a thing. Fire burning, got the rhymes right. Being working, trying to climb heights. Sit back to the time right to make lemonade out of limelight. I fall asleep to my demons at night. Wake up to water and Pedialyte. Step in the mall to a media fight. I really ball like leukemia, right? I'm throwing foes in every picture. It look like I lost me a thumb. Talking a lot, but ain't saying shit. It just look like you chewing some gum. These bitches be liking the way that I talk. Like, where are you from? I entertain it, they want me to link, but I never come. Just like some corn, man, they love when I pop it. Hit up the plug and the smoke out the socket. Twisting and pulling, she suck on my dick. Just like a bop it. They really hate, say I need to top it. Pause, you need to stop it. Keep it low key like Thor's brother. Yeah, I'm going under. When I pull up, it's an OK city. Then I bring the thunder. First you learn to remove the air. Vacuum seal gon' remove the smell. Coming up, but only time will tell if I can really make an album sell. When shit getting rocky, I'm always gonna stick to the code. I stick to the creed. No need for jumping, I feel like I'm Rocky every time that I step in the ring. I got Hulk hands with my money. I'm turning green. I got Lysol in my closet. Yeah, I'm getting clean. I got tent to cover my windows. I cannot be seen. Bitch gave up the beaver, that shit was too easy. So easy that I was like, damn. A firm believer that I like them sleazy, so give me a reason to slam. Shout out to Key when we slide through the ham. I'm really Perlin, blood came from a clown. Had to sacrifice just to get this far. You would think that I slay me a lamb. She acting crazy and I'm feeling lazy, so get out my face. Like, bitch, what the fuck? I can just tell it, yeah, I really smell it. I see on your face that you was a duck. I'm watered and powder, but turn it up louder and see how I'm still gonna fuck up a beat. You boys gonna die trying to act like you Curry, thinking you a warrior out here in these streets. Feeling myself like I can't find my phone. She sapiosexual, loving my tone. This mic and this music make me feel at home. Keep drinking this bottle to stay in my zone. Yeah, I'm my zone, yeah. Damn, I'm
the FBI can have a case where they got you and David as a suspect, and I died.
Yeah.
And you feel me?
Yeah.
David rap.
Yeah.
And you, David, homeboy.
Right.
You make the beats.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm the one that was making the beats. You feel me?
Oh, yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
They got an open case on this.
Yeah.
You feel me? David, a rap star. You feel me?
Man,
He out here. David get it in the song and
start talking.
RP to my brother, but we had to off that nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the FBI hearing this and they like, RP to my nigga, but we had to off this nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, they hearing that, they like, this nigga just said he killed his own homie.
Yeah.
In his rap song.
In his rap song.
Say his rap song.
That's the missing piece to it. He just told on himself. You feel me?
Yeah.
But at the same time, David thinking like, I'm a rapper. I got freedom to say whatever the fuck I want to say.
Yeah.
So you feel me? He go out and say that shit.
Yeah.
He rapping that shit.
Yeah.
Music video that shit. You feel me? They done built the whole case up and now they finna get him and get you.
Yep.
Like, I feel like
whether it's true or not.
Whether it's true or not. Like, it could be fake.
Like, evidence.
You feel me? That's just evidence. So it'd be all that stuff.
Person to show
whether you give it or not.
Yeah, reasonable doubt, weapons and all that shit. Because they like you said, ultimately, like, yeah, they do it to themselves. But when you feel like you have a freedom of speech and you can say whatever the fuck you want to say, because ultimately all these niggas is doing is like saying who harder, you know what I'm talking about, who moving the hardest, who got the biggest crew behind them, all that shit, what kind of guns they got, you feel what I'm talking about? Like,
it's all a big flex.
It's all about that. But if niggas could, if like these industry rap niggas could be like these battle rap niggas and just take that shit to the chin and go on about their day, you know what I'm talking about? Like, it wouldn't even be what it is over there. You don't hear nothing about nobody for real getting off over there in the battle rap world. You really don't. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you might hear about a female fighting and some shit like that after the battle or some shit like that, but or a couple shootings, you know what I'm talking about? But you really ain't heard nobody get killed from battle rap. You know what I'm talking about? From battle rap. You feel what I'm talking about?
Battle rappers, whatever lifestyle.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But not what's going on over here on this side. You feel what I'm talking about? Like, it's like for real, y'all pussy niggas and y'all butt hurt. For real, y'all capping back at each other because somebody done said something to hurt your feelings. And so now you done killed somebody. You know what I'm talking about? And it really ain't even got to go down to that. So, yes, ultimately, it's their fault for speaking on what they speaking and everything. But quit trying to act like you so hard as well when you know that this is going to hurt your feelings and you're going to be ready to shoot somebody because your feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying?
And somebody, like, you say something about somebody else, they going to expose you if they know something about you.
Yeah,
so
you know what I'm talking about? It's messy.
Everybody
is messy.
But it's supposed to be the game.
And you can't be mad about that.
They gonna say that's how the game goes.
Y'all in competition, man. Like, feed each other.
Feed each other. Like,
exactly.
Who's we watching clips and goddamn chess? When I was watching them and the bars that they was giving each other back and forth was crucial. Like, no, like you gotta see me after this. Like, I want my ones. You know what I'm talking about? But they gave the energy back in the rap, in the battle. You feel what I'm talking about? They got the energy that they was feeling to off their ass, whatever it may be, they gave it back in the music.
And look, and if they even left mad about what was said, they put it in the next battle.
In the next battle. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
harder.
It fuels them. Like, they ain't getting fueled. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they getting fueled in the wrong way.
In
like,
the wrong way.
In
their emotions.
Put that mag, all that shit. You ain't got to do all that shit. You really don't. You really don't.
I feel like because social media is so raw now.
Yeah.
And people feel like you got to show what you saying now. Like, that whole action speak louder than words.
Yeah, it's a whole lot you got to prove something.
You really got to prove action speak louder than words. So where a nigga used to talk about his sex game in a song, you had his mystery, or a stripper used to be a fantasy.
Yeah.
Now you want to, like, P Valley watching it.
Yeah.
The nigga in the club saying, "Nah, suck on my meat."
Yeah.
Like, he pulled it out in the club. The fantasy ain't there no more. They see so much now. Social media got you like, oh, I know it can be done, so I gotta get it for real in real life.
Yeah.
It's gone now. Where rap music, we still know people weren't doing that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We see Big Daddy Kane and LL Cool J dissing each other
Ja
on the covers. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
We see that, but we know it's not really.
Yeah.
Everybody going home to their families. They going about their business and they living their life. But now like
they
Cardi B
shit to real life.
Cardi B is throwing a shoe at Nicki Minaj at the Met Gala.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like, what's happening? Like, where did bars go from? Who cares what she said? It's in a song. If it's a beat on it, you can't use it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you said it in my face, then it's real rap. If it's on a beat, I can't fault you for being fired, because that's what it boiled down to. It was fire.
The shit
because
was
the
fire.
shit that don't hit,
it was fire.
who actually argues about a whack fucking song?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nobody.
Yeah.
You mad because the shit was hot and the motherfucking bitch doing the bitch too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was the perk. You just mad that the song was fucking fire when it really boils the fuck down to it.
Yeah.
You're fucking mad.
Yeah.
So like you said, it's healthy competition. Instead of you being able to, it's like in real life.
Poor sportsmanship.
Thank you.
Y'all
Instead of
should
you
have
being
played
able to go
football,
back to your play
basketball,
again,
so
you
to learn
want to go
That's
fight
football
it.
talk.
You want to go fight it.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar did it best with Lose Control. Well, with Control. Remember the song he dropped? Him and Jay, who was Jay Electronica and Big Sean, and he called out J. Cole and all the rappers. He said everybody's name, and then Meek Mill came back with a diss, and then another person came back with a diss. Everybody came back with a diss record. Nobody got shot.
Yeah.
Nobody died.
It was in the lyrics.
It was like
you kill him in the lyrics. That's how it goes.
He said, "I'm tired of this. Everybody want to kill and fight." And what happens to real rap, rapping? Like, let's really do the sport.
Yeah.
It is a sport. It's a sport.
And these niggas got poor sportsmanship. Like, for real. They got poor sportsmanship. Like, they be butt the fuck hurt. Butt the fuck hurt. And it's sad.
And the women don't empower each other.
It's sad for real.
Man, that shit go back to what Drake said. He said most of these. What did he say? Something about most of these bitches be men, don't even be women or something like that. Like
most of the niggas be acting like bitches.
Yeah, like for real, they really do. Like in the industry and stuff, man.
It really is.
And then some of these niggas, they in the streets for real. Though. Like they came from the streets.
Yeah.
But most of these niggas ain't really from the streets. They just seen some niggas in the streets and took what they just said and ran with
somebody.
And so,
man, that shit sound fire. I'm about to go live like that, live by that, everything like that.
And they fuck with some of these niggas because it's like some of these niggas that's in the rap industry was really living like that.
Yeah.
And they really like really living by the code. Like don't give a fuck. They gonna live by the code.
Yeah.
Like Lil Baby was saying, he was on the Breakfast Club and he told him, he said, shit, if a rap nigga get to heating with me and he in the streets, we gonna handle it the street way.
Yeah.
Cause that's how we raised in the streets.
Yeah.
He said that nigga know when he crossed that path, how it go in the streets. So we gonna handle it the street way.
Yeah.
But he said if this a nigga that ain't from the streets, man, stun that shit. Cause it's the truth.
It's the truth, yeah.
He from the streets.
Why
I gotta prove somebody that ain't from the streets what I'm gonna do.
What I'm gonna do.
When a nigga know if you in the streets or not, what you gonna do.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, man, I just wish every rapper that come in the game, they can goddamn whatever they talking about, whether it be like killing, robbing, all that shit. Like, cause you feel me now, it's getting to the point where the police officers starting to hear it and they starting to catch these niggas and the stuff they doing.
Yeah.
So it's like shit, nigga. If you really living like this shit, you gonna wind up going to jail.
Like you didn't see
But that's what I'm saying. How you really living like that? You telling on yourself.
Exactly.
Who tells on themselves?
Who did Denzel Washington play? What's his name? Frank
Lucas.
Yes.
And American Gangster.
This nigga ain't rapping about who the fuck he killed. You know
he shot his own fucking cousin.
You feel what I'm saying? He ain't putting that shit in no music. That shit silent, clipped up, clean that shit up, and let's
Real
go
rap.
on. You know what I'm talking about? Like that like how we say accolades and shit. Like you got trophies. You feel what I'm talking about? Like that shit ain't no accolade. That shit is something that like need to be kept to you. You take that shit to the grave. You feel what I'm talking about? Because the police gonna listen to that song. Come find your ass, and you gonna be looking stupid like Boo Boo the Fool. Like, no, I really didn't mean that.
But guess what? You know what I'm saying? Because the purpose, he not doing it for the family to get them out the hood. He doing it to impress another nigga.
To impress somebody else.
No, another nigga. Not even bitches. Another nigga. Niggas be trying to impress each other. It be a dick riding contest. It's the weakest shit I've seen.
Like I said,
same with female. That's why when niggas be talking shit about girls, I be like, bro, you don't shut the fuck up. You just had a whole argument with a nigga about shoes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that really was like y'all penis.
Facts.
Y'all was, nigga, but I got these, nigga, but these drop on Thursday. But now nigga, I had these 2 months ago.
Yeah,
so who got that nigga
dick?
Did we ever find out? Did we find out who's swinging the... Okay, no. So what the fuck was all that energy for?
Then a
nigga shot next week at the club and everybody, man, they were going on about them Jordans and shit when he stepped on his shoe. You really think that shit was about stepping on his shoe?
Yeah,
and I know
you really think that? And they dumb us down and say we stupid. You think it's about that, but it's not about that. It's
about
all territorial.
Yeah.
Respect.
It's the respect of it.
Show me that I'm that nigga. Come my daddy did it.
Yeah, type shit. And like I said, I understand. I feel like, okay, you a street nigga. Right. You can't help where you come from. Can't help what you know. Can't help how you move. You know what I'm talking about? But when you know better, you do better. You feel what I'm saying? And you can choose to do better. But at the same time, like, if you come from the streets, that's cool. But that don't mean you gotta treat every situation like the streets. That's just like a nigga getting out of prison or some shit and don't really know how to adapt. You know what I'm talking about? But like, I don't know, man. It's
that's right.
That's why I like to see
people with sense act like they don't know how to adapt.
Yeah.
You get to a position, you get your family out there, you get money.
Yeah.
You tell me alone goddamn way, all them boardrooms, all them meetings, nobody set your ass down and was trying to show you something, or you didn't watch something to pick up a new way of living.
A willingness to learn.
We've seen it too many times with too many rappers, too many other people that really did come for that, and we see who they are now. Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
That's a prime person that gonna live by that code you talking about.
Yeah.
But not about
it's a time and a place for everything.
But not about to entertain
time and place for everything.
He gonna focus on what to do. This nigga got Corona commercials.
And I know
he on Death Row Records now. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But this is the nigga that was tied with Suge. This nigga was tied with motherfucking Tupac and every damn horrible and Biggie. He's been attached to most of the most horrific crimes. Him himself had his own attempted murder charge in his early career. And look what Snoop Dogg at right now. This nigga is 50-something years old. He said he just getting started. He said he just getting started. So you motherfuckers out here thinking y'all done made it and did shit, and you just really just tearing your shit up before it even actually get fucking started. Like, this is the way behind your ears stay. We fucking crawling before we even walk. Nigga. What are you talking about? Yeah. So when you finally get these opportunities, it's like, and you want to get up here and talk about what the next nigga doing, what the next nigga doing, and shoot the motherfucker? Like that Quando shit, and who was that Von? That shit pissed me off because that was stupid.
It's stupid as fuck. But then
like, what the fuck?
Charleston White, he was saying some real shit though. He was saying how, like, he was talking about King Von. He was like, man, the shit that King Von would talk about, and the shit that he was saying and like doing and shit, like he was like saying how King Von was like a demon damn near, like that shit that he was in jail for or whatever. Yeah. I think that witness died. The one that was supposed to testify that didn't come and testify. Yeah. That's why he got released. Like, yes, I think he had folks kill the witness.
Damn.
That's what they saying.
Damn.
So, like, when the shit happened with, you feel me, Quando Rondo and Von, like, this nigga, like, wanted to kill Quando. Mm-hmm. But that's Lil Tim brother. Yeah. So Lil Tim was literally like, Charleston White put it as a David and Goliath type shit, like Quando Rondo, David, and fucking King Von Goliath. You feel me? Hell, Lil Tim, you feel me? He was a savior. Yeah, that was a savior moment.
What did you feel me?
That slingshot. You feel me? He was like, man, that's a savior moment. Like, and you can't even. You feel me? Like. You see what's happening with Lil Tim now. He ain't even in prison. Nothing. You feel me? Like, it's justified. That's why I was like, they so-called hurt over Von being dead. But what are y'all doing to this man, though? Y'all ain't doing nothing to him. Yeah. But y'all hurt everywhere, talking shit.
They know it's justified. Yeah.
Exactly.
They know what happened was supposed to happen low key, but they got to keep up appearances and fight for the person that made his miss to be dead. But not that it was supposed to happen, but meaning like whatever terms and situation you put yourself in, stuff like that was warranted. Hence why A$AP, Juice WRLD, everybody, when you think about the songs they just dropped or what they just posted on Twitter, people be speaking on themselves, speaking on their death. That black magic is real. That black magic is real. What you typing,
Tupac was the king of that.
He talking about him before I die, he's saying it. DMX, all of them say it. Bury me before I. Like, what are you kidding me?
The tongue
because like
it's
powerful. Think about it. Whenever you write and stuff down, like
it's the most powerful.
Yeah, you write.
The tongue is the most powerful weapon that you got. Yeah, it's the most like. That's why you say. Don't speak that on me. When my mama was in the hospital and stuff, and the doctors were speaking death, no, you're not speak death over my mama. We need to step out the room. You feel what I'm talking about? You feel me? And my mama still to this day. I'm not saying it was because of me. It was because of God. You feel what I'm talking about? But he knew you ain't about to speak that over her because that shit is powerful as fuck. You and you know what I'm saying? Like we know we say these doctors don't hold power or nothing like that, but if they see that the family is just gonna go with what they say, they're gonna stop fighting. They're gonna stop fighting. You feel what I'm talking about? No, my mama ain't got the best insurance. You goddamn right, but you about to help her ass. You about to stay in this ICU as long as she needs to.
You feel what I'm talking about?
You feel what I'm talking about? Or not, because I did. You feel what I'm saying? So, the fuck, you feel fuck what they talking about, period. Yeah.
Exactly.
So, it's even, nigga.
Exactly.
It's even. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck that.
They do a few fucking lawsuits, honestly. Yeah. But you know how we is. We let that shit ride. Her life was saved.
Her life was it. Ain't no dollar amount that could have
ain't no dollar amount. Her life saved. Fuck somebody. That's just me and Green. We got her life. Let's believe we'll never bring another fucking family member up there to save nobody else's life.
Yeah. Exactly.
That lesson.
Who was it at? So I know not to take nobody.
We'll tell you off podcast.
Yeah. Can't get sued. Yeah, you right.
Hell yeah.
But nah, yeah, man. It's just like I ain't got pulled over.
Yeah, you said that.
I was telling y'all about that. Like, all right, so I ain't gonna lie. First time I got pulled over.
It be his faces for me. It be the way he moving his head and his
The first time I was doing some dumb. I was moving dumb. You feel me?
It's
but like my tag license out. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I got nigga pulled me up and like, reason I put your tag license out. So it's like niggas just I smell the aroma, you feel me? So I'm like, man, I just got off work, bro. Like, I'm just trying to the crib, you feel me? So niggas search the car, ain't find nothing. It be like, and then it's just like, they be hurt when they don't find nothing. That's why I be like, because it be like, I know sometimes when we slip up and shit, we fucked up, we slip up and shit. But it just be like, I knew that. I just knew. Like, that's why I'm like, man, I know they hurt as fuck. They just spent all this time smelling this shit and they found the damn thing. So then, yesterday, oh my God. I got off work early. I'm pulling into the gas station. I was finna grab some beer. And then lights behind me. I said, what the fuck? I'm telling you, I ain't got nothing. I ain't nothing. Nothing. This, as soon as I open the door, it's this police officer that I've known for a long time. Since I was young. This I'm gonna ask you this, Shamad. Has anybody been smoking in the car? Bruh, no. I'm just sitting here smelling my damn. What the fuck? Like, come on now, bruh. Like, now, don't do me like that. Now I feel like y'all picking. Yeah. I feel like y'all picking. Yeah. So they tell me that the reason he stopped me was because the brake light was out. So I go look. Of course enough, the damn brake light out. But I'm not in the Camry. I'm in the CRV. Yeah. So I was like, man, oh my God. So I see another police officer pull up. I damn near wanted to just get out the car, put my hands on the car, my damn self, tell them to search me, go ahead and search the car so I can
do what you gotta do. I just got off work early, bro.
No, I'm saying this go hand me a warning with my little physical permit and stuff. Yeah. They gotta tell me, do you have anything in the car? Just tell me where it is. I'm gonna grab it. You're not gonna go to jail. I'm just gonna give you a ticket. How dumb do you think I fucking am? Like, because it ain't me, nigga. You got the wrong one. Do you think I am? Yeah. If I even had something, I'm still not about to tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
Hell no.
Shit, guess what? When you do it, go, yes, sir, I did. So why just tell me the first time? Come on now, we're gonna go handle this. End of discussion. And then the door they put you this way, man, you just said, now you aggressive. Now you this. Now it's your word against his. Now we don't know if body cameras is on or not. Now we're in a situation where, what the fuck?
And then it was just so crazy how God worked. I just saw happen to pull into the gas station that's in the middle of Hartsville. Yeah. So it's like everybody and their mama, whoever driving, seeing this. So I'm just sitting there happy. I'm like, man, I know I don't have nothing. Like, just get this over. Like, I tell them, like, bro, just get this over, bro. Just go search around, look around, hurry up. Like, it's just some fuck shit. It's just like, man.
They searched it.
Yeah. Didn't find nothing. That's why I was like, man, like,
you wasted my time.
Wasted my fucking time.
Now I'm tired. Don't even want to drink my beer.
But then I was like, man, let's just go to like simple shit on the car. Like, had the brake light not been fucked up, I probably wouldn't got pulled up. Yeah. Like, it's just like, man, it just be some simple shit. But then it's just like, after that, I went home and I was talking to a couple of my homeboys, and they was telling me that they was looking that shit up, and it was like, a police officer does not need to have a search warrant to search your car. Mm-hmm. If all they have to do is say that they smell. Mm-hmm. All they have to do is say they smell. Yeah, probably they can lie. Mm-hmm. They can even lie and say that they smell.
All right, listen to this. Your word is theirs. Who's there? You can't tell me if I smell weed or not. Yeah.
And I was like, man, that's so crazy.
Listen to this. All right, so this was like a year ago when I had the Mustang still. One of my cousin, I don't know, his name's Charlie. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he came up here with Jayla the one time. He was the white dude that came up here with Jayla one time.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, the white dude. It's my cousin. And so me and him was going to the foot of the hill, because it was Sunday, so we couldn't buy in Hartsville. We was going to the foot of the hill, like the Big A. Yeah. And right before we get over to the Decatur line, they hit the lights. So I'm like, shit, let me go to. I'm pulling all the way down to the. I ain't smoked in my car for 3-4 months before this. And they hit the lights, and I go all the way down to the belt line or whatever, or not to the belt line, to the store, and I pull over. And they're like, she like, so you been smoking or something like that? And I was like, no, ma'am. And she was like, all right, well, your tag has been reported stolen, so we're going to search your car. She opened my door without me saying anything, pulled me out, I was in the handcuffs or whatever. I was like, what the hell? Like,
Did
what
they
the
show
fuck?
you?
Huh?
No,
like I swear to God, this shit happened. Like,
yeah,
literally, and like I was sitting there right, and like my cousin was going off, and he was like, "What are y'all doing? Like, he ain't got this is in his mom's name. She worked for the government. How is this reported stolen?"
Yeah.
And all this and all that, and they searched my car and didn't find nothing. She was mad as hell. I could tell she was mad. She was like, "So is there anything else in the car that you're hiding or anything?" I was like, "No." And so with the cuffs behind my back, so she let me go, whatever. And then the whole reason was the tag that I had was reported stolen because some Mustang got stolen a week before or something like that, and they was looking for it or.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
and then
I remember Jackie went off.
Remember?
I remember Jackie went off.
That's a lie. They were looking for a Mustang, so they just put any gray Mustang over. You're tagging it to do. They did that to Lex when she just bought a car.
Same exact thing. You remember? You know, I'll tell y'all about Trap Queens, Trap Queens and stuff. Well, Perry Roberts, she was on Trap Queens. The little blue Chevy Cruze that we had and everything, whatever we still got. We got it from her. We bought the car from her. You feel what I'm talking about? Now the whole time, right out of Huntsville. Now the whole time, it's like a gas station across the street from her car dealership and everything. It's probably like I had been with her from like 5 to 11 o'clock that night.
They've been together.
Yeah, we had been together like all day.
The machine wasn't working.
You know what I'm saying?
So much
she took me to her house. She had to go pick up paper. It was like a lot going on.
She just got back in town.
Yeah, she had just got back in town, but she was really trying to help me out, and I appreciate you for that.
We really needed a car, so they stayed with her all day to get that damn car.
You feel what I'm saying?
And I was at the shop all day.
So we finished up the paperwork and everything. Mind you, like I said, it was a police officer right across the street the whole time we was there. So I was like, appreciate it, Perry. We finished up the paperwork and everything. She checked the battery for me again, whoop de whoop, all that shit. Yeah. So literally pulled off the lot. The old shop that we was at was less than 5 minutes away. It was like literally going from here to Walmart.
It was like 3 minutes.
From here to Walmart, and that's waiting on a light or some traffic. You feel what I'm talking about? But it was like right there at the old shop. So I'm driving to get over there, go off the little exit, turn down, like about to pull into the salon to pick her up in the new car. You feel what I'm talking about? Feeling myself, all this shit. He got the lights behind me. Mind you, I said I had a Chevy Cruze. That's what I just bought, was a Chevy Cruze Eco, all that shit. Pull in, lights behind me, all this shit. So baby outside with her backpack on, ready. You know what I'm talking about? Like, where you been at type shit, So he comes to the side or whatever. So I rolled the window down immediately, let baby know, like, chill out, like, just, wait a little second. So he walked to the car or whatever. He was like, when did you get this car? I said, sir, you were just sitting across the street. I just bought it tonight at the dealership. You know what I'm talking about? Well, we have a Chevy Malibu that has been stolen. I said, Malibu, sir, it says Cruze on the back of my car.
With your bright ass lights that you just drove behind me.
You followed me from the car dealership all the way over here. So I know you had time to see Cruze on the back of that bitch. You feel that it wasn't rusted. It wasn't missing no seat.
Nah, that bitch,
you feel
clean.
It was right clean. There. You feel what I'm talking about? Bitch still clean. Little transmission messed up in it, but it's still clean.
Still clean.
You feel what I'm saying? But my all in all, you saw this. So y'all ask bait, and who are you? It's my wife. I'm picking up from work. You feel what I'm talking about? We trying to get home.
You need to bag up.
You feel what I'm talking about? You need to back up. You need to back up, ma'am, until we finish. And all this stuff, all this hostile energy, even after he know that I'm in a Cruze.
He saw dreads. He saw black.
You feel what I'm saying?
When he heard her voice, he changed his whole demeanor.
The whole demeanor changed.
He was coming like he's about to approach a black nigga. And she was like, sir, how may I help you? He was, oh, well, ma'am.
Yeah.
All that shit
And when
changed.
I rang that, like, you really
all
gotta...
Yes, it's sexist, too.
Yeah,
all that shit changed.
You gotta know your rights. Know what they say, but fuck what they say. That's my biggest thing that I go by. Know what they say, but fuck what they say. Because when he pulled me, I had the right to say, sir, you've been following me since I left the parking lot of the dealership. You know what I'm talking about? So you know. You feel what I'm talking about? So if you see that I peep this much game, if you try some foul shit with me on this police shit, I'm taking your badge, your pension,
your wife, your
kids, everything
taking
that
everybody.
You
I'll marry you.
Because like we cannot be afraid of them. But not one time did you hear me say I got hostile with him.
No.
I just called out the facts to him.
Yep.
So that energy that we get him and shit, Don't give it no hostile energy. Just give it factual
that's what
energy.
They want.
Just factual energy. What the fuck it is. So you just follow me from here.
You give them what they least expect. They expect you to be hostile.
That's
with that knowledge.
Search that bitch. I know it ain't nothing in here. I know it ain't nothing in here. You know, and I've been in a situation in Minnesota where I knew for a fact we shouldn't have been smoking when we were smoking at. You feel what I'm saying? And it was like, you know how you go to them housing authority projects type shit, and you can't have like no tobacco, no nothing on them, or you can get put out type shit. I'm telling the little girl I'm with or whatever, like, no, we should not be smoking here. Peer pressure is a motherfucker. Peer pressure for the pussy, for real, is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That, peer pressure for the pussy.
I'm like, okay, bet. Because I'm knowing after we smoke, we fucking. So it is like, let's go and get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time I'm over there paranoid. I'm in goddamn Minnesota. So these folks done just killed this dude. You feel what I'm talking about? So I'm trying to tread lightly. You feel what I'm saying? So next thing you know, a woman gets out the car. She gets out of a red Malibu. I never forget it. She gets out of a red Malibu. She waves. Everything like that goes in. The girl had her damn window cracked. You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, you need to roll your window up. The smell gonna get out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get out. We need to just hotbox this bitch. You feel me? So she rolled the window up. That was too late. It was 3-car police behind us. I turned around to try to back up. Surrounded, like, type shit. I feel like set it off. You feel what I was like, oh, fuck. I'm about to have to Queen Latifah this bitch. I don't fucking know. Like, I'm not going to fucking jail in Minnesota, though. That shit dead. So they walk up to the car. She didn't try to hide shit. You know what I'm talking about? The blunt, the little roach that was left. She didn't try to hide nothing. She just, like, put it out. Like, she used to this shit. You know what I'm talking about? I'm looking at her like, bitch, the fuck? Anyway, the police get to the car window and everything. Of course, I tried to light a black. Like, as soon as I seen the people, I tried to light a black as if that was going to distort the fucking smell, but it didn't. So I lied at first when he asked if we had been smoking or whatever. I was like, no, sir, the only thing I have is these blacks. You feel what I'm talking about? That's all I have. I lied at first. I did. And he was like, ma'am, I'm going to ask you one more time. It's very obvious. And he was like, we don't want no trouble. He was like, if you don't have anything less than an 8th on you, you're fine, to be honest. So at that point, I felt good because I was like, shit, the only thing is this rope. So I feel good as fuck. I'm about to tell y'all the truth. Go ahead and finish it. Ask me the question again. You feel what I'm saying? So he was like, I'm going to ask you again. Have y'all been smoking in here? She going to say, no. So I was like, yes, sir, we sure have. Here's the roach right here. Here it is. Here's everything. So the only thing that happened, though, we got trespassed from the premises, and we couldn't come over there no more type shit. That was all. He took the roach. That was the only thing that happened. So, that was a bad experience with the police, but a good experience at the same time. It was like I learned from that shit at the same time. But as far as saying, are we going to lie? You know, you was like, shit, even if you do tell me that I can tell you, I'm not going to tell you. In that situation, I did because he gave me the full law. You feel what I'm talking about? If it's less than an 8th, you good. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I was like, going to the truth, you know.
But by knowing your own self, if you would have known that
if I would have known that myself, I would have told the truth the first time. So you got to know your shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be out here
being responsible, if you're going to take the chance to
smoke, here doing some shit, you got to know the law.
That's how I am. I know I'm going to take the chance, so I need to make sure that I know the law. So in case I do get stopped, I can't just think because I'm stony and I just be vibing and I don't be bringing attention to myself. It may just be a roadblock. It may just be something regular. I may get in a wreck because I got too high. Who the fuck knows? But in that event, I still need to be up on my P's and Q's to know I made a choice to do this. I know this ain't legal. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know I feel I may not be harming nobody or harming myself, a situation has occurred to it and I have to explain myself. Either I'm going to be the adult, I claim that I am the boss of the clan man, or I'm going to sit here and revert to a kid or some slave mentality and act like the white man about to get me in trouble. Who the fuck is you? We be the same goddamn. I can stand up here too. Want to see? Fuck, like we all the same for real, for real. So it's just like you just gotta. At the end of the day, boys, down you just being, adulting. You know your adult shit. If you put yourself in a situation, handle the consequences that come with you, and they go back to the Young Thug and Gunna situations. If they did anything, if the RICO charges are true, if it is anything that aligns with those charges in real life, rap life, eat that shit up, bro. That's just what it is.
It's sad to us as fans.
If you did say some shit in the song and you backfired on yourself, yes, it was creatively fine, but was it at a cost to make millions of dollars off a bar to serve your time, and now you brag yourself about being suicidal and shit, your mental state. And I know, and me just being a fan of his, I know how close he is with God. So I honestly do feel like he really going through something right now. So I feel like you know, he always doing battling with himself.
Yeah.
So even if he did do some stuff, he probably was battling with the shit he was doing. He always talking about he want to be better.
Yeah.
So to me, it'd be like maybe it's some truth to some shit that he been doing. You know what I'm saying, here and there, not actually everything they saying, because I know for a fact they trump a lot of shit up to make shit look worse than what it is. But for Gunna to be so new in the game, to gotta bring somebody on to do that, now you adding people to whatever you already was going on. But then it starts with who put your Thug on. Yeah. Then it starts to who put that person on. So still, at the end of the day, we all just gotta do better, so we all can just benefit each other better in a better way. So they won't be in positions like this, because now that we can't get music for them, but we won't get to get them in their full aspect. We get songs about him being suicidal.
And that's what I was
I'm
gonna say.
not getting my Slime King.
And that's what I was gonna say, to touch on that suicidal tip. Like, we gotta make sure that we, you know what I'm saying, we send prayers up for him, because he is in touch with God, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta make sure we send prayers up for him, because mental health is a motherfucker. But on the same token, bro, you got a year in that bitch. If you want to do better, like, I don't know if you're gonna hear this, you in there for a year, so I'm gonna send it to you. You feel what I'm talking about? You can listen to it, but at the end of the day, you got a year in that bitch. If you really want to be better, like, take this time. If you ain't got nothing but time on your hands,
utilize
take this time to like really focus on yourself and benefit you, because don't take yourself out the game. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll have a lot of fans missing you. Then, like, we're not even gonna talk about your family that will miss you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all make messed up decisions, and we all make poor choices in life. Like, but that don't mean we can't bounce back, because at the end of the day, when the new day comes, it's now in the past. So as soon
like
as
you said, don't take yourself out the frame.
Don't take yourself out the game at all, because please don't debate on suicide. Please don't, because that's never the. It's always a new road with a new door attached to it, and you can really go through that bitch. So. Just take this year to, like, focus on you, bro. For real.
Shout out to Gunna and Thug.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. For real. We hearing y'all.
Whole YSL camp.
Yeah.
Support all niggas trying to get some money, man. Regardless whether it's legal or illegal.
Yeah.
Everybody got to get it a different way.
If we don't pay our taxes as business owners, we got to pay a good little walk. But we got to eat that. You know what I'm talking about? And if you over here on the other side doing it illegal and shit, you got to pay that little time. You got to do that little bit. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just all it come down to.
Cash
and
time,
being smart.
Yep. It's all about being smart.
And you gotta know what you're doing for the right reasons too.
You
can't just be moving dumb and then put.
And that's what I'm saying. With people involved. Yeah, that's what it really comes down to.
Yeah. Get them also in trouble too.
Yeah.
But it's that pressure though, ain't it?
Exactly.
That pressure to want to feed your family. You take all them routes to put yourself in that position.
And that person that you just took with you didn't necessarily have to take that trip with you.
Exactly.
Because see, like, they could have
keep your individuality, because Baby ain't locked up with everybody. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Babe ain't locked up with everybody. Yeah. He on the same camp. He in the same area with them. He with the same niggas. Yep. He ain't locked up with.
Yep. So
like, it was just like, you feel me? I could have took the same path as, you feel me? What's the name took? But you feel me? I tried to do something different. Life, you feel me? Just,
and I was so proud of that.
Everybody got the same. Everybody got a choice they can make. Man.
Same 24 hours.
Like he was telling me himself. Telling himself, I go right, you go left.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's just, and when you in that lifestyle, you gotta know that the people that's behind you, that you leave behind, like, you gotta know that. You feel me? You gotta just know, like. Yeah. You can't put them in a position where it's
consequences.
I was proud of you too. I was when I got to, like, following you and stuff like that, and seeing you work and seeing you get it in a different way. I was proud of it. I was like, that man got a head on his shoulders. That's what
I already knew. I never thought. I knew you was.
I never did think it. You feel what I'm talking about? But at the end of the day, I never did really know, because it's easy to get into. You know what I'm talking about? And it's like some bread to come from that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking about? More than what we bringing home from goddamn, you feel what I'm saying? So it's more than
we make good money, but it ain't that.
You feel me?
So it ain't as quick as that.
It's easy to just, like, slip into that and think that, I'm gonna get this much and get out, and you're really not. Because
guess what? We in business, we can't even get out of business.
When you can see all these people, like, you feel me, Jeff Bezos and all these people like that how they came up and they made it legally, like, you feel me, the stuff they did and how they had to take the routes, like, man, like, you can get it. Anybody can get it. It's worth it. Like, it's gonna be worth it in the end, regardless of how long it takes.
You gotta put that leg work in.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. We touched on some deep shit, and that topic was brought in from us by Stoney, 2N certified. You feel me? We appreciate that, bringing in Young Thug and Gunna. You know, like we said, we support y'all. We love y'all. And we'll be back. It's H-Town Talks. We talk, we vibe.
You listen.
Let's go.
Hurt your soul. Hurt your soul. Yeah.
Just been a year and he been laughing. He hurt your soul. Caught him fucking on your homegirl. He lost control. Pick her hard up off the floor, girl. You worth much more. Finally getting on track. Now we calling back. Just say no. Lost it all when you put him out. Now we sleeping on a homie couch. Y'all was broke together, but see you popping out. All alone got it popping out. Knew the difference between the plug and the leash. Dog was running around the town with no leash. Disrespecting your name all in the streets. While you at work, bitches on your sheets. Light bill never pay shit. Food shopping never pay shit. Rent dude he was late with. I know love is blind, but okay, sis. Like, not everything is for everybody. Not everybody for everybody. Why would you wanna get back with a bum nigga who was running around with everybody? I don't understand the logic. Heard her voicemail is garbage. Nigga with you for the progress. Said you in love. I don't understand the logic. Heard her voicemail is garbage. Nigga with you for the progress. Said you in love, baby, stop it. Niggas sticking with they dick. Go get the money, baby. Go get the money, baby. Go get the money, my nigga said, baby, thinking with emotion. Like, go get the money, baby. Go get the money, baby. Working your dreams, you gon' get it, girl. Ain't got time for all that play shit. Can't take back time wasted. Take the hustle elevated. Still seeing niggas do the same shit. I'll be down, I'll do the same shit. Like, go get the money, baby. Go get the money, baby. Go get the money, my nigga. He said he fell in love with a stripper. Said she fell in love with a zipper. Fell through to the strip club. Only one intention, that's to back her sister. She too extra, I want nothing with her. Baby hit it, pass it to my nigga. Alley, you post the Dunkin' killer. Nigga bucket, take her out to dinner. Like, what is you doing, my nigga? Like, see that you missing rotation up. Post a hit, pass it to baby, bruh. Guess who you really want, stay with her. Remember how this came to be, fam. She was all up in my DM. Naked pictures with a free friend. Strip club on the weekend. See, I'm good, I'm good. Only God can judge you, but don't get misunderstood. The love she's showing now is only cause your pocket's popping. Once you stop the shopping options, she'll be scoping for a prospect. Just keeping it 1,000. She's a money hungry freak. Took her from that Popeye's chicken to Philippe's in a week. Did you trademark your dream yet? Don't be a dummy, baby. You blowing your money, baby. Go get the money, my nigga. Like niggas sticking with they dick.